fourth wall.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of TNA Impact presented by the Dirty Radio. I am Matt, aka the Corny Reviewer, and joining me is the IWC War Chief, Andrew. How you doing?
It's another Thursday, another, I guess, not too terrible episode, so at least we don't come in looking for other things to talk about immediately.
Yeah, we will get to some of that.
But, we always do, but we don't look forward to those parts this time.
Yeah, because this is the Haktui edition of the Dirty Radio.
Gresham
as you guys
gives him
can
the
see.
old Inky Haktu.
Exactly, Inky Haktu.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a new bloodline member.
Well, it's a better name than Tala Tonga if that's what they're going to go with when Hikuleo shows up.
Or Krakatonga, aka El Fantasma.
See, that would at least be funny. Tala Tonga is just, it feels like a really, really, bad joke. It's like, this is Tagaloa, I'm Tama Tonga, and this is the Tala Tonga. Get it? It's like, no, that's fucking stupid.
It is incredibly fucking stupid. But anyway, we got some fun. I injured myself yesterday.
That's fun? How kinky are you if that's fun?
Well, no, it fucking hurts.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where we were going with it. Again, remember, we don't kink shame. We judge. We don't shame. So fuck it.
No, it is excruciating amount of pain. This happened at work. Stepping on the steps, going down, and rolled my ankle after stepping on. The shitty part of this little step.
So the crutches in the background are not gimmick crutches. You're not just gonna crack somebody in the head with them at some point.
No, if I can keep them, sure, that would.
Oh, they're loners. I see how it is.
Well, I got them from the ER, so I don't know. I don't know if I have to give them back. If I don't have to give them back, that'd be great. I could use
If they didn't tell you to give them back, you could just be like, "No one told me."
Well, depends on how long I need it. It might be like, oh, I need them forever.
It shouldn't be that bad, right? Was it a break or a sprain?
Sprain, but I definitely heard that loud crack.
Ooh.
So.
Okay. So it could just be a bad sprain and a little more, so maybe a little longer than a sprain type thing is what you're thinking?
I'm saying 2 weeks, but my doctor's note is only a week.
Do you go back to the doctor sometime within that week to get a check beforehand?
The orthopedist, yes. They gave me a recommendation, so I gotta call them and go, hey, I need to be checked.
Can I get another week, please? Mom, I don't want to go to school. I need another doctor's note. Okay, fine.
Exactly.
You really don't like PE, do you? Shit.
No, I do not. But no, I've been catching up on TV and playing Elden Ring.
That's a good time, though. Well, it's not for a good reason, but staycations are fun sometimes, especially because it's hot all of a sudden, in the Northeast.
I know.
What happened to spring? Can someone tell me where seasons went?
Spring ain't real. It's like 8 months. 8 months of summer.
No, it feels more like 6 and 6. Because didn't we go from 50-degree weather, and then the next week it was 85?
Well, it didn't.
And we're just like, what the fuck happened?
Well, it didn't cool down till late October over here.
Really?
Yeah.
It cooled down a little earlier here. We just never got cool enough to really get snow in the Jersey area. We got shitty snow. We didn't get anything really fun.
Right. But yeah, I am here doing a show for the people.
For the purples. You're gonna take people. Cody Diener's gimmick? You're not doing it for me. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the people.
I can make it better.
People.
I can fix them.
You're gonna become the Cody reviewer at this point.
Yes. I hope he gets the Haktui with the ink on his face. spit on that face and blind him.
No, you know, with the way that TNA likes to not push Jake is gonna be the one that gets like poisoned and dies or something like that.
That's how they write him on TV.
Yep, they'll bring him back in like 6 months, give him like a push for a week, act like something's happening, and then forget he exists.
Right.
And team him back up with this fucking idiot. Fucking stupid ass Cody Deaner.
Right, but I will, of course, still be at Forbidden Door as of right now.
Oh, that's good. I thought
Yeah.
you thought you were gonna have to miss that at first, but that.
Yeah, I'm planning to drive down early Saturday morning instead of Saturday after work since I can't work.
I mean, that's beneficial in a way, I guess.
Yeah, so it gives me time to do some extra shit or see some of my friends.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll be there live talking about Forbidden Door and whether I like it or not.
Good for you.
Yes.
I already know what my answer would be, which is why I'm not watching it.
Well, I like to see some of my goobers and bangers from other countries.
I suppose. It's just so watered down last few
I know.
years. Meh.
Oh, I know. But I just want to be entertained and maybe drunk or high.
Well, that'll lead to entertainment, though, so that's a good thing.
Yes. And maybe I'll get kicked out if I don't like it enough.
You have to make sure you bring the crutches and really sell it. So you'd be like, you're gonna kick out an injured person? Oh, what the fuck is this? Make it feel real bad.
If they push me and I have this spring, I might get free merch and go in the back in the locker room.
Exactly, and then you never know. Tony
if there's any fighting,
security film.
If there's any fighting going on, I could film it.
Yes, and then you'll talk about it on this cast, and then Tony will be like, "Next week we'll go to the security camera footage," and it'll be exactly.
Yes, and then they'll have to pay me a ransom.
Yes, a king's ransom.
Yes, I demand tree fitting.
Fucking Loch Ness monster always defend.
Exactly. This is how it gets the tree fitting.
Mm-hmm.
But before we begin, this is brought to you by comicbookclick.com, where you get all your nerdy adventures. Our host John talks about all the comic book issues that you can think of. So go to comicbookclick.com/DirtyRadio to view their show for that. Major issues every single Thursday. But speaking of comic books, did you watch the Suicide Squad Isekai?
No.
Yeah, the first 3 episodes came out. They're on Max.
They can stay on Max.
Yes. We had Joker driving the getaway car while playing the piano.
I mean that at least tracks, but I don't know. Like
I was like, that part was cool. I was like, you know what, that was kind of badass. You're just playing piano while people are shooting at you, like it's your getaway.
Oh no, yeah, I agree. Like that's why I said it tracks. Like it's actually a decent Joker thing, but I don't know. I like the Harley Quinn animated series. I think they did some of the characters really well. That's fun, but I'm really kind of over superhero stuff, more or less.
Right. And of course, Peacemaker is voiced by Dio in the Japanese sub.
Does John Cena do it in the English, or?
I don't know. There's no English cast yet because this is like an early release.
Oh, okay.
So maybe when it's officially released on July 6th, we'll find out.
It was me, Dio, Peacemaker, all along.
Connor Dio.
Muda. Your Peacemaker.
He better say useless somewhere. The Muda. But let's get to some show. It started with the memorial for Sika Inoue, aka the father of Roman Reigns, who passed away yesterday.
True.
So it's nice to see other promotions pay their respects to one half of the Wild Samoans. You had any fond memories of the Wild Samoans?
I mean, what fond is always like a loaded comment when people do these on different shows. It's like, they were fun. Like, I kind of came in at the tail end of things because,
Right.
we're not that old. So
Yeah, no. They're already off in the twilight.
exactly. Like, I'm more of a Samoan SWAT team kind of era of knowing who the Samoans were, not so much the Wild Samoans. But
Right.
what if Cody was entertaining? He obviously trailblazed for the entire Samoan dynasty that's now taking over wrestling, literally and figuratively. So,
And they got like 32 kids with the next generation.
and a whole bunch of cousins, and then just like blood brothers who aren't really
And
cousins.
then, and
but they're
that's
basically
and you got
cousins.
the Tongans mixed in now.
Yeah, those are the blood brothers. Barbarian, Tonga Kid, and all that. So yeah, we'll see.
Haku, yeah. But we offer our condolences to the Anoa'i family. May Sika rest in peace.
Yep.
But moving on, we start after that. Gia Miller is in the ring with Jordan Grace.
Yeah,
And we knew this was coming.
we did.
It's finally happening. We are going to be having Jordan Grace and Ash by Elegance for the Knockouts World Championship at Slammiversary, because originally Jordan Grace wanted it tonight. But Mr.
he can't read it,
Iceman,
apparently.
but Mr. Iceman, with a neck brace and all, introduces Ash. And they talk about, like, no, it's not for tonight. It is for the Slammiversary.
You didn't read the fine print, even though I thought you made this contract.
Yes.
Since, put in fine print, you just didn't see it.
Yeah. All she saw was match, give me.
And that's mostly what Santino wrote too, but due to his, flubbing of English, that's why he wrote the extra stuff. Ash's lawyers are just too good. Being able to read Santino's bullshit and actually turn it into a Slammiversary match. Shit.
Exactly. And because of that, Ash by Elegance is going to take a vacation to recuperate after the horrific assault from Jordan Grace.
I mean, you saw it. It was a horrific assault.
I know, pouring the champagne on her. No, it was gross.
She even tried to attack Iceman too. Like, come on. That's
Yeah,
why he's in the neck brace.
Yeah, stole his watch.
I know. Still never give it back.
No. They gotta fight for it back. And
It's gonna
they
be a
weren't
watch
done
on a
yet.
pole match. Is that what it's gonna be?
Yes, watch on a pole. You can only pick one item: the title or the watch.
Oh,
You can't have both.
The concierge just points at his watch the whole time. Pick that. No, stupid. We want the title.
They go, the belts, I'll get more money and I will buy you a watch. I'll buy you a better watch. Jesus Christ.
It's like playing a carnival game with a kid that doesn't understand the big thing is the best thing. They're
Yes.
just like, I want the little alien with the Chicago Bulls jersey, but there's this like 3-foot fucking giraffe. This is the important thing. Little alien. All right, fuck it. We're getting the little alien. Again.
Yeah, exactly. like we have this at home. But they weren't done yet because security came out, tried to attack this violent woman, this horrific Jordan Grace.
Does that make sense to you at all?
No?
Okay, like I thought this open was just really convoluted and kind of stupid. Like, who has security go after the person to escort them out because they have a history of violence? Like,
Right.
what the fuck? What? Like, they're taking things a little too far. Like, they're overcooking the pasta, so to speak. Like,
Right.
the Ash character was funny. It was a little clever, but it was mostly just like satirically stupid, but still funny. And I liked, the Adrian Adonis kind of aspects of it. And now they're just like going full fucking Scooby-Doo almost with some of the fucking attempts at humor, and it's kind of fucking dumb.
It is pretty dumb.
Okay.
But Ash attacked the security, kicks all their asses, and Santino tried to calm her down. Because he knows how to calm that woman. Remember Beth Phoenix.
That is true. That is true.
He used the
He's
ladies.
good at it. He is. He really is.
Yes.
He learned it all from his sister Santina.
Yeah, who I hope is still buried underneath.
No, we haven't seen her, so there we go.
Well, maybe she got hit by the bus. Maybe Cody Jeter pushed her.
That's why
pushed her
he's still
instead.
around.
I'm sorry, but this is the people's choice.
Shit, it's not completely wrong either. Damn it. All right,
Yes.
if you had to choose between the bus hitting Cody Deaner or Santina, what's your choice?
Oh, Santina.
Okay, that's fine. I knew the answer, but I just wanted you to.
No. People had every right to mock Santino for doing that.
Not true.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you hear that AAA and CMLL are working together finally in a pre-show?
It's only been fucking forever because of
It's been 100 years.
Or it feels like it, at least. I don't know. It's been a long fucking time, but I want to say maybe it was the 80s or 90s, but like, my lucha's not as fluent as other
with
areas of the world.
With Mystico teaming up with the Lucha Bros, taking on Los Ignobles with Yoda, Hiromu, and Titan.
Oh, Titan. Yeah.
Titan. So, we will see. I was actually kind of hoping Mystico would be on main card, but whatever.
And Mystico is still old Sin Cara, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know he went by like a different name at some point too. Like, was he like Caristico for like a little bit?
He combined the two.
He couldn't go back to like Mystico because Mystico was like his original gimmick. Then he lost the gimmick, something like that.
Yeah. Then there was they had to replace Mystico while he was away.
Yeah. It's like the La Parka gimmick thing, right?
And I think he's Drolistico now.
That's where he's at now.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong.
His name is.
There's too many Ticos, and there's too many with the same mask.
Very similar mask, and you're like something Ico. It's like, God damn it, or something Junior. Okay, no one needs this like something clever, different.
Okay, yeah. Drolistico used to be Mystico.
Okay, all right.
And Dragon Lee.
But Dragon Lee at least is in.
That's his brother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. He had those alter egos. Because I was kind of expecting Okada and Mystico instead of a 6-man tag with Elite and Acclaimed and Tanahashi.
Would you have really wanted that?
What, Mystico and Okada?
With Sin Cara, Drolistico, Mystico, Caristico, whatever you want to call him, and his track record of not exactly wrestling Western style super well, and Okada trying to do lucha style looked really bad when he did it.
Okada
times.
Okada was still trained by Ultimo. Maybe it could have worked.
15 years ago, he was trained by Ultimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he did it like a handful of times since, and it doesn't look great. You remember when he was trying to use fucking like red ink and that other weird fucking submission? I forget what the fuck. Like Deep in Debt, was that the other fucking one? Those were terrible submissions.
I know. Just don't do Money Clip ever again.
And Money Clip, that's the other one. Yeah, that took so long to actually look like a decent finish, and it still sucked.
He tries so hard to push that finish.
It's like, it's bad. You should feel bad.
It's like, let it go. It's okay. We don't need it.
It's like, I think his best submission is probably red ink, and he hasn't done that in forever unless he started doing it again in AEW.
I don't know. Last time I watched AEW was halfway through Double or Nothing.
Now you're going to soon, so look at that.
Yes.
You watch it sooner than I will.
Yes. Trump does trash Biden in that debate. You should have watched it. It was great. I hate both of them, so...
I mean, that's not hard. You just said somebody that can at least put a sentence together beat a babbling idiot who can't speak English. So, like... what's the difficulty? It's like...
you want to get stabbed or you want to get shot?
More or less. What was that kid from the Wild Thornberrys who was like the jungle kid who couldn't speak English? You know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know who you are talking about. Hold on.
Because it's like beating him in a debate. Like, that's effectively...
Donnie. Yeah.
Donnie. It's like beating him in a debate is like beating Biden. Like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't speak English. Just makes noises and breathes.
No, it's like these are our choices, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, that's really. Okay, let's not delve too much into politics.
Yeah, no, because we're.
I think most people agree they both suck. So
yeah, we're already gonna head to Handmaid's Tale if dipshit wins. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But the first match, it is show up Masa Slamovich.
Disappointing matchups.
Yeah, Masa Slamovich and Xia Brookside.
It's sad.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be the week, buddy. I thought it was. I thought it was like, they're putting Xia in a match. I'm gonna hate her again. Because I liked her in the gimmicks with Steph DeLander. Because I'm like, she's the cute, supportive little like girlfriend, like, you know. And like that's not. But
at least he's a Hall of Famer. No,
I mean, he is. He is. That is
so is Jimmy.
Correct.
So is Jimmy Snuka. So
that's actually correct, though. Facts are facts. You can't say it's fake news.
No, I know it's not fake news. It's just nobody gives a shit because Jimmy Snuka's on there and he fucking killed his girlfriend.
We could blame that on the coconut. You know, we don't know how things would have been without the coconut, or he forgot because of the coconut, so he doesn't even know he's guilty. Look at that. He barely remembered his name at the end.
Oh my gosh! But she's trying to impress you.
Xia. I wanted to fucking hate Xia, and I can't. She did good in this match. Like, she sold. She even that fucking stupid little rocket launcher move she does in the corner, where you know she feeds the person in and then gets on like their thighs or whatever, and does like that little like wiggle dance, and then rocket launchers them out. I'm like, that was cute, and like, god damn it, her moves weren't bad, and I'm like, I don't like Xia Brookside, but like the last month and a half makes me sound like a liar, because I'm like, they found some kind of like evil witch fucking magic to like make me not hate everything she does, and actually find her like cute in her mannerisms and her wrestling. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to hate you. Let me hate you.
You know what it is? It's the Simple Plan song. The Simple Plan is motivated.
I hate. I still hate her theme music. That is the worst fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'm saying that is what's motivated her.
God damn it, though. What the fuck? Like, I don't want to like Xia. I really, really don't.
She is. That is her goal for 2024, to get you to notice her.
God damn it! I don't want to be like senpai kohai to her. Like, no. Like, we don't have to go through the anime, arc. No, thank you. This isn't like...
No, you do.
This isn't a school at rom-com anime. It's nothing like that. No. This can be an isekai, and we can hit people with buses and trucks, but no rom-com. But
Alicia Edwards was trying to...
Delish. Amber. Delish. Like...
Delish. Alicia.
Thank you.
Alicia Edwards. It was trying to create a distraction, but Xia tries to fend her off until Slamovich hits the snowplow. 1, 2, 3.
After kicking her in the fucking head, which looked good.
Yeah, fuck her.
I still like calling that the Russian death device. I understand why TNA pivoted away because of all the drama with Russia and the war in Ukraine and everything. I get it. I understand. Russian death device is such a cool fucking name for a move.
It is.
Snowplow is dumb unless you're Al Snow, because then it makes sense your name's in it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even look like a snowplow. It's a fucking brain buster, basically. Like, what the fuck?
This is where we are now. But you know what though? Not a bad match.
See, even you said it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to actively hate Xia, but I can't. But even you admitted it wasn't bad.
Yeah, like, it was passable. It was a passable knockouts match.
Oh yeah, it's like a solid. I gave it like a 2.5, which out of 5, that's average. You know what I mean? Like completely 1000% average. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Nothing special, nothing offensive. 2.5.
But after that, we had a video recap from what AJ Francis and Swann did the PCO and Step the Lander on their date last week.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Bad wine and champagne does taste like getting kicked in the face, so at least he was right about that.
Well, I do have a bottle of Riesling in my house, so.
But and you can tell if it's bad if it feels like you got kicked in the face.
Well, it was my mom's favorite wine. That's why I have it.
Fair enough. Well, you also have the little bit of the bubbly too, don't you?
I have not opened it yet.
Is that in protest now at this point?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes complete sense.
It's like I really wanted to when I got it, and then I hear all this shit about Jericho, and I'm like,
because I bought it when it first came out too, and it's actually pretty fucking good. Like it's a good little thing. So that's why I can respect the hustle.
I hope it's not flat. I hope it's not flat because it's been like 4 years.
3 or 4 years now, yeah.
It should still be good.
Should be, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can do that tonight since I'm fucking home.
True, and or you know what? You save it for the trip to Forbidden Door to numb you a little more.
Oh, so go to the hotel.
Well, because you're not going to be the one driving with the fucking broken foot, right?
No, I could drive with my good foot.
So you're still going to drive?
Yes.
That to there or back or both?
Both. Driving there and back.
You better hope there's like no potholes or whatever that just fucking suck.
I know.
See?
I'll do it.
You know how the Northeast roads look. Like, they suck everywhere.
I know. I'm hoping it's not too bad.
Okay.
I'm just dreading it, but
I can imagine. More reason to numb yourself beforehand. A little bit of the bubbly.
But no, get drunk at the hotel, act like Jericho, flexing. Like, do you know who I am? Hey, Jerick!
Just start inviting people to your room. And they just see a little bit of the bubbly. They're like, oh no, what did I get myself into?
Quick, sign this NDA.
You got yourself into the walls of Jericho, man. Drink it in. What the fuck did you just say?
It's the learning tree.
Oh, stop it.
Yes.
He stole that entire gimmick from Brian Myers. That's the worst part.
Yep, and he fucking stole a Cody quote yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here for the new guys. Like, no, you're not.
They might not know any better, so that's why he likes the new guys. Did you hear stories about me? No, I like you. Come with me. He's like the senior in high school who goes after the freshman. It's like, you don't know any better. Come here.
Oh my god. Yeah, both of them are Ric Flair.
Well, Ric Flair just anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in a way, you gotta respect Flair's hustle, because, like, if it walks, he wants it. So,
if it breathes, he's got a helicopter.
Exactly. It's like, what wasn't that fucking Will Ospreay's fucking theme song? Like, it lives, it breathes. That's also
that's the name of the band.
Oh, that's what it is. So that's also the name of Ric Flair's autobiography.
Yes. But we're at the back, first class, to celebrating with DJ Woo Kid. It's like a lot has changed in the month and a half since Joe Hendry put his hands on him.
Stuck him in a trash can.
Yep. And talk about how he's a new digital media champion, and he presents a new belt.
Well,
the International Heavyweight Championship.
It's an 89-year-old belt. It's not new. It's just
I know.
New to you.
It's a heavyweight belt in Canada. Apparently, PCO wanted this ever since he was a human being.
Correct. It's the old MAC World Championship belt, World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Yep.
And you know immediately what I thought of when I saw this gimmick? And you were probably the only person that's going to understand this reference.
Probably.
AJ Francis is the new Ryoji Sai.
Oh,
you remember when Ryoji Sai brought back the All Asia?
Yeah, the All Asia heavyweight belt.
Same fucking thing.
Pretty much. I don't know who has it now. I bet they still have it. The Landon people.
I have no clue, but it's the same fucking thing. Like, he just walks up, he's like, I bought this, I'm the champion. It's like, bitch, no. Like,
No
you
one
kinda
asked.
sucked.
No one asked for the belt to come back.
It's like, at least I like where this could potentially be going, because if the idea is to get the human side out of PCO by introducing something that he wanted when he was more human, that could be an interesting gimmick. To drop the PCO thing and go back to more like, you know, Carl Ouellet.
Right.
I'm not saying he should stay human version, but like it's like, you know, Abyss and, you know, Joseph Park kind of thing.
Right.
Like, you know, flipping it to like the human version, that could be kind of neat. Because Joseph wasn't bad. It took him a little bit to kind of find his rhythm for, like, you know, my brother Chris Abyss. Like, you know, but it had its charm at the time, you know.
But it was that because, you know, for those that don't know, that belt was famously held by Dino Bravo, who had it like 6 times, and Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah. And original Sheik, Sabu's uncle.
He did. That is right. But no, quite a few people have held it. So it's just weird seeing it back in 2024. Because the last time the belt was defended was like 80s?
75.
75, oh.
It was deactivated in 75.
Holy shit. My goodness. But we'll see how long he holds it. But anyway, we move on to the back again.
To get another mid-card title for TNA.
Or is it going to be like when they had the TNA heavyweight belt despite being called Impact Wrestling?
Okay, maybe.
Or the FTW belts. Which is the same.
Okay, we don't talk about that because that was stupid.
It's stupid now.
But it was cool when it was in ECW because it wasn't a separate belt. It was just Taz saying, fuck everybody. You know, and when he was the champion, it was fuck the world. That's why it wasn't a separate belt.
Rightfully so. Also, we want to thank you, 411 viewers, for viewing us right now.
Oh, wow.
I
think that's our highest number of active live viewers, isn't it?
Yes, all on the Nico Extra Twix. Follow that at NIKOEXXTRA. We got 54 viewers on the Dirty Radio Twix, 4 on the Facebook Dirty Radio, and 1 on the Twitch. Nothing on the YouTubes, but you know what? That is fine and dandy by us. Hey, at the back, Spitfires hanging out. Why does Lars want to call us together? And Lars says, hey, just because you won last week doesn't mean the work stops now. They need to do double down and get psychological. They need to play mind games and overcome it. So, they're going to face each other.
Didn't the ABC literally just do this without a rah-rah? Okay.
I shit you not. And apparently, like, hold on, this might be a good idea.
Without some rah-rah awkward promo from somebody who's not in wrestling to try to teach them psychology. It's like, okay, this felt dumb.
Do you expect them to know psychology?
Well, do I expect anybody who wrestles now to know psychology?
Yeah, it's dead to them. That and kayfabe are dead.
Oh no, who hit her? Was it that bus we were talking about?
Yes.
Did she get isekai'd into another world?
Exactly, she joined the Suicide Squad isekai.
Oh no. It's not slow life, it's something completely different now.
Yes. But this is just a mess, and that's probably going to make them break up, or I don't know. It's why.
I don't care about this group anyway. Like, they were thrown together. You put the title
and they won the belts.
Killer Kelly left to go film a movie or whatever the reasoning exactly was. Then what have they really done? They lost the belt. Now they're doing some weird rebuilding team thing when they were barely a team to begin with. Is there any reason for us to give a shit about these characters aside from the fact that most of us liked Dani Luna when she was like just, you know, in the subculture faction?
Right.
So why do we care?
We don't. We're not supposed to.
We don't need psychology. We need a reason to give a fuck, and you're not giving it any of us. None of that. You're giving us none of that.
Exactly.
I
Moving
care
on.
about Zaya Brookside more than these people. Jesus, that's
Yes.
a problem. Zaya, go back to fucking up, damn it!
Yes, go back. But speaking of fucking up, we got the State of Union address with Mustafa Ali. Campaign saying, sweating bullets, like, well, this we have a very important thing to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, Mustafa Ali was slandered, squandered. So we are here to fix this mistake right now. So please welcome Mustafa Ali.
Can you believe that video was some kind of like AI deepfake technology?
Yeah, I mean, the very good convincing AI. But the audio could have fooled me.
I mean, that's what proved it was AI, because the audio was so choppy and bad. So like,
exactly. So this is Mustafa Ali saying, nope, it was AI generated thanks to my tech support campaign saying. That's what he kind of.
I know, but like, there's a joke there too, and like
that's the point.
That's the worst part, though. Is just
that is also the point.
Like, I guess it's not racist if Mustafa says it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little too on the nose, but I guess if he's saying it.
Well, that's what fucking Soraya did. We'll get to her later.
We don't have to.
No. I have to blast her online for her little.
Like Xavier Woods, or you mean?
No. That's his job. I can't take that.
I mean,
but no, it's about her shitty boyfriend being transphobic and got called out on TikTok.
I didn't even hear about this. Mostly,
and Soraya had the gall to say this guy does more for the community more than the trans woman.
What? He does more for what community? Like, I don't know.
For the LGBT community. Hold on. You know what? While we're talking, I'm gonna send this to you.
Oh yeah, you should, because I am Joey Wheeler Brooklyn confused right now on how that sentence.
You are more confused than a homeless person under house arrest.
Damn right. I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm Brooklyn confused right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my mind's all screwy, do.
It's just like my red eyes are turning blue. Like, that's how fucking confused I am. You know. Like,
well, I just sent it to you.
All right, I'm gonna click on that. So talk
yes.
a little bit while I get confused further.
Yes, well, while that is happening, Mustafa Ali says, I am from Chicago, my hometown. Everything is great, and the fans are chanting, we want speedball, we want speedball. And it's like, well, you guys have been chanting for him, asking for it. Let's get some real number one contenders. And of course, fans are still chanting speedball. And he got to the fans' face, saying, you know what, security, these good paying honest men, kick him out. It's over. And then one of the fans tossed a drink to Ali, and this made Ali go in a rage.
Fan.
Yes,
They
fan.
were plants. They were plants.
The planted worker. Then Ali tossed him over the railing just to get at him, punching him, beating the shit out of this fan. I smell a lawsuit. It's coming. But here comes Speedball Mike Bailey. Comes in to make the save. But now they're both beating each other up. Where's the security? Oh, the security is here. Breaking them up. They break up. Like, all right, I'm good. Everything is fine. Then Ali just ran after him with the belts. But now Mike Bailey has the belts. And then Ali says, you know what, fine. You want a shot, Mike Bailey? Fine. You got it. And we are officially going to have it at Slammiversary, X Division Championship. You think this was the right time to do it?
Yeah, because I feel like there's going to be shenanigans with this.
Yep, and if Ali is going to actually hold it till the actual presidential election's over, it's time for get that next big opponent, which is Mike Bailey.
Yeah, yeah. And if there's shenanigans with this match, like at Slammiversary, then it drags the story, or drag is the wrong word, pushes the storyline along further so they can have a blow off, or Bailey can finally win a Bound for Glory type situation.
Right.
Which,
exactly.
if they play it correctly, that could be fun. If it's overbooked and campy, then who knows? But I did like the Trump references with the fact that he got pissed off at certain people and wanted to kick them out, just like Trump kicked out like CNN reporters or whatever because they were like too anti him, and he just like, fuck you, you're banned from all my shit.
Oh,
It's like that was funny. I just like, all right, I got the reference. Kind of on the nose, but funny.
But I am very much looking forward to this match for sure.
Agreed. And I did watch what you sent, and how did she think that was a good idea?
It's Saraya.
But you realize, like, in a vacuum, because like whoever the initial person was, maybe they're conflating the comments. I don't know. I obviously haven't like dug into what the triggering.
Well, this was all I found, and her boyfriend is the equivalent of, I have that one black friend, I'm not racist.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, this whole video is the same thing of I'm not racist because I have a black friend.
It's like I'm not transphobic. I put one in my music
gay
video.
Guy in my music video. It's like, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no. Oh well, Mercedes in the same company. Hopefully she can kick her head in again.
I mean, I don't really think Mercedes is much better at the moment. You know.
No, I'm saying just one more kick in the head. Just recreate it.
Yeah, that might be
you got
Mercedes to the internet though.
What?
That might babyface Mercedes to the internet though.
Oh, she'll be a babyface for life for me.
Yeah,
because no one asked for Saraya back.
Well, that's not true. There were plenty of people clamoring for Paige.
Yes, and now they're taking it back. I hope.
It's the AEW crowd. I doubt that.
I know, like the real game changer.
I get what you're saying, but you know that fan group, like they still think she's the best women's wrestler to grace the squared circle since AJ Lee. I'm not saying I agree with that.
I know. I'm saying AJ Lee was better than her.
AJ Lee's better than her. AJ Lee's still not the gold standard, in my opinion. But like,
no.
AJ Lee's better than Paige, Saraya, whatever you want to call it.
Sriracha sauce.
Sriracha sauce.
Yes, that could be her new name. But fuck you, Saraya. Just all the way off. But anyway, it's time for our next match. My match of the night. I mean, let me tell you. ABC, Something, Dieter, and Rascalz.
I really hope there was sarcasm in your tone when you said that.
It is.
Are you sure? Because you sounded pretty much like you loved every second of it.
Enthusiastically, with the title.
You loved it. I know you did. I know you loved it.
Yeah, because
Cody Dieter is your favorite wrestler at the moment.
Yeah,
that's why you're the people's reviewer.
Dieter is my goat, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because you know what Santino said, if we win, we get a tag team title shot. But it's not my choice. It's not his choice. It's the people's choice. I would have just booed. If I was
they did.
So you tell
how not over it is, because then Zachary Wentz had to start talking and saying obviously like chiding and derisive things to piss off the Chicago crowd, just to get them to default agree with Cody Dieter.
Yeah, like, well, I think if we win, we get the tag team title shots.
And they're just like, yeah, Chicago sucks. They don't deserve this match, or whatever the fuck he says. Like, it was like cheap heat 101. And when the fact that Cody needs that just to get any positive reinforcement for his gimmick is sad and embarrassing.
It's very sad, and
like I said, he doesn't have go away heat. That is not what he has. He has get hit by a bus, watch the bus kick it into reverse to run him over again, and then shoot him in the head heat.
and then just piss on him while he's dead and unconscious.
True. I like that too.
So because of this, it's turned into a number one contendership for the tag team belts.
Yeah.
And
to no one's surprise, Cody Deaner ate the pin.
Yep. All because Ace Austin hit the fold, scored a victory. People did their showcase and stuff. Something caught Trey for the Hurricanrana, but he rolled with it to pick him up the powerbomb. Wentz hits him to make it seem like Miguel was going to go for the Hurricanrana again, but something turned around again and just tossed him for a powerbomb while Wentz just stood there. Saying,
if this doesn't turn into Jake versus Cody in like some kind of crazy fucking like hardcore match at Slammiversary just to write him off of television for the rest of the year, I'm confused.
Yeah,
because Cody has done nothing but ruin Jake's career this year.
Yeah.
Jake had a decent push in the beginning. They gave him a match with Frankie Kazarian. Like, there was that whole Frankie Kazarian situation. He had an X Division Championship match with Mustafa Ali.
And he was going to work with Hammerstone.
Yeah. And then Cody ruined his match with Mustafa Ali. And now he's been ruining the last 2 months of his career, at least. This better end in some kind of like Jake killing Cody at Slammiversary.
That would be nice. Wishful thinking. I'm wishing for the best.
But, like, put him through a table and set it on fire and walk away.
Yeah, just don't help him.
He could even lose the match. That'd be the best finish right there. It's not a tables match. It's like a hardcore match where you still have to pin the guy. He literally just like beats the shit out of him, leaves him bloody, sets him on fire, and walks away. So Cody wins, but we all win. That's how it works.
Exactly. We all win at the end. But again, it's an indie style tag team match.
Yeah, it's bad. Oh, I'll say it's mediocre. It's not bad. It's just mediocre.
Yeah, it's like a 2.25.
Mm-hmm. That's what I gave it. It's a spot fest, and Deaner being included just kind of made me tune out for most of that match.
But looks like it'll be ABC. They'll be going for the tag team belts this anniversary, maybe, or next week. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Do you think it's gonna lead to them dissolving, or they gonna keep slow rolling that for a little bit?
This has to lead to something.
No, it doesn't. He lost. He's with Deaner.
You're right. But we go to the back. Systems backstage. They're basically sucking their own dicks.
They're good at that. They're better than Marilyn Manson. Like, it's impressive.
I know. But is it as good as the Genius?
Valid.
I can suck my own dick.
It's a talent, man. There's a reason he's a genius.
No, Laddie Papa was a genius. Yeah, he found a way to do it.
It's true.
So, poor Laddie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Moose ain't worried about the anniversary match, and of course it's why you should trust the system.
It's worked so far this year. So.
It has, and we get another video hyping up Maclin and Callihan. And this was a good hype video.
It actually was, yeah.
I like the intensity from Callihan in that one.
Agreed. It made him a little more believable. It kind of put things in perspective.
Right.
And it baby-faced Maclin really hard.
I know, right? That was a scary thing. Maclin finally being a babyface. But yeah, that is the Road to Slammiversary qualifier with Maclin and Callihan. This was a decent match.
It was a little too quick-paced running gun with not a lot of meat in between. Like, it was good, but like you could tell it was supposed to just be a tournament match that didn't have a lot to it. It was just kind of action for the sake of action.
Yeah, it was just to fill up TV.
Mm-hmm. But it was solid. I enjoyed it. I wonder if it's going to lead to a new finish from Sami, though.
Yeah.
Because he hit, 3 cactus drivers throughout the match and didn't win?
Not work. and Maclin won with KIA. Between the ropes, like as Sami was getting in, Maclin just kicked the ropes and did the thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, he Busaiku kneed him in the face as he was trying to feed in. He Busaiku him, and then he fucking rope hung, like, green killered him.
He went psycho on him. He went psycho knee.
I mean, he could be M. Bison all he wants. He can psycho crush a bitch. I'm okay with that.
Or I like to suck a dick, Nightmare Booster.
I said Bison, not Vega.
No. I think Bison said that.
Did he? In what game?
I think Street Fighter 5.
I didn't really
like to suck a dick, Nightmare Booster.
For some reason I think you heard that wrong, but I'll give it to you.
No, I don't care. It sounds better that way.
Because that's just throw the guy off at first and be like, I'm gonna suck it.
Exactly.
You're gonna do what? Nightmare Booster. Okay.
It's like you like to do what? Hold on. Like Tsukiyomi. What? Suck your what? Me what?
Yeah. So Lars taught him psychology too. That's how it is. That's what Spitfire's gonna do. They're just gonna say really inappropriate shit before they hit like a big move.
Right. But no, again, not a bad match. Right person won.
Agreed.
I almost thought Callihan was going to win, but I'm kind of glad it's not the case.
Yep. No argument with you.
But now I'm curious about Santana and Kazarian.
I feel like that's got to be Kaz.
Kind of has to, but at the same time, if you got Santana there, that's going to reignite something with them.
If they're baby facing Maclin, I wouldn't want him to fight Santana in that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if we assume Hendry's winning his match against Jade, yes, because they need to push Hendry at the moment. Like Kaz would make sense because Kaz and Hendry have the heat. And
I'm surprised it's not Kaz and Hendry as a qualifier.
It's probably just because they want that to keep building through Slammiversary. Especially if, say, Hendry
if they're both in it,
belt.
yeah.
If Hendry wins the belt, then Kaz can say, "Oh, you never beat me," type thing. Like if he doesn't pin Kaz in the 6-pack challenge or whatever fuck you want to call it,
elimination match, yeah.
Yeah. So like, if that's how this goes, Kaz has an easy angle right there, and that would be a good Bound for Glory match if they push it out like a month or two. Kaz versus Hendry for the title. Give Moose like the rematch at Victory Road or whatever they do in between. And Moose doesn't get it for whatever reason. Kaz versus Hendry at Bound for Glory. That's pretty legit. Hendry can lose at Bound for Glory if he wanted to.
Yeah, and then Kaz can finally win it, as they say.
I mean, Kaz could finally win it. You could even maybe have some shit like get Christopher Daniels to come in for like a run-in or something like that to screw Hendry. So then Hendry's back to chasing, but he still has the rematch. Because the baby face is always better chasing kind of concept.
Right.
So you can give him a short run, have him fight a little bit, get it back, and then have a longer run. There's nothing wrong with that concept.
That or Hendry just leaves TNA for good.
Is he getting that big that he could? Sure. But I think TNA kind of needs somebody like Hendry.
They do. That's the thing. They do need him. So whatever money they have, just give it to him.
I think that's more where we're at. We're at like AJ Styles level of TNA needs this guy. So it's like whatever he wants to do, just say yes.
Just let him do Raw for a week or two. Make a song with New Day.
No, him and Rock need to do a Rock concert.
Yes. Okay, just imagine Joe Hendry and The Rock in the ring.
That would be fantastic.
I would fly there for it. I'm paying money for this.
Yeah. I well, depending on how far away. Like if it's in a different country, nah. I would need to get a passport and all that other fucking stuff sorted. No, thank you. It's just a different state, maybe.
Well, thankfully I have a passport, so.
Good for you.
No, I do.
Fucking show off.
Unfortunately, we have another match with this pesky wrestling.
No. No, this isn't
You know
really
the
a
one.
match.
Alan Angels against Kushida.
It's
Doc
a
Brown.
dweeb versus Kushida. Like, that's not really a match.
Yeah, it really served no purpose. Kushida kicked the shit out of him, hits the hoverboard lock, he taps out, and Gresham watches on.
Yeah. Gresham attacks him afterwards, tries to do the old Hawk 2 in his mouth to fucking, send him back to fucking the poison shadow realm or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, send him back to whatever hospital. 28 days later.
Send him back to the purple realm.
Exactly.
Purple realm.
The purple realm.
Oh, you mean the shadow realm? Purple realm. Okay, fine. Purple realm. Yeah.
All right. We can't say that here. No.
Yes.
Thanks.
But yeah, and then he just pulled off. Like, are you over the octopus yet?
Yeah.
Like,
the intrigue was there. Now it's gone.
Like, they killed that character. They killed that character quicker than they actually made that character.
Yeah, as soon as they made him talk.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
And now, like, Kushida's creating a cure. So it's just like, why are you doing all of this?
Kushida beats Gresham, he's gonna drink the cure. Is he back to normal? Like, no more octopus gimmick after that?
He's just back to, Dean Malenko.
Complaining about his PWI.
Dean Malenko with a tan.
Yep.
Tell me that's not what Gresham is, technically. He's an amazing technical wrestler, but he's got the personality of wet paper.
Yeah, but I had high hopes for this character. I was expecting, like, when he's in that octopus form with the mask, just like having those like type of soliloquy, like poetry speaking.
Yeah, and then it got ruined in 2 weeks. Maybe it was a month, but it felt like 2 weeks because it's like it was such a massive decline.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, folks, if it's bad, we're gonna call it out. If it's good, we're gonna praise it.
Like fucking Zaya Brookside. Why? Go back to being bad! I liked being mad at you for being bad, not being mad at you for being tolerable.
I liked being mad at you.
Yeah, I like being mad because you were bad, not mad because you used to be bad and now I kind of like you. Stop it! Now I know how a tsundere feels in all animes. Just like, fuck you! I don't like you, idiot. Zaya Brookside. Baka. Zaya Baka-side. Zaya Baka-side. That's what you're more like.
Oh boy.
Brookside's making me go full tsundere.
But speaking of tsundere, we go to the back again.
Not incorrect. I like where you're going with this. Good transition.
The Hardys are backstage. And oh boy, you're not gonna believe this. We got a match
with
Matt Hardy and Rebby.
Well, is she going by Rebecca or Rebby again? Because they've called her Rebecca a bunch of times.
I call her Loco.
I mean, I think we all do, but that's probably part of the allure.
Against Eddie and Alyssa Edwards.
Are you
in
mad
Philadelphia
that Hardy has taken like Carl Anderson's gimmick?
Which part?
Where he's got a smoking hot wife, but he can't say smoking hot Asian wife because Rebby's Spanish. But like Matt Hardy punctuates everything with my smoking hot wife. It's like
my crazy.
Calm the fuck down.
My crazy Hispanic wife.
I mean, she's still hot though, and crazy also helps. That's a hot crazy scale.
So so the Edwards stared at her during the match. Is she gonna tell the booker to fire her?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Maybe. And that's not all who's in action. Jeff Hardy.
Calling the creatures.
Calling the creature.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna call out.
Fun.
He's gonna call out Jojo Siwa.
Stop it.
They're gonna be singing "Karma's a bitch."
You know what I would like? I would like Jeff and Joe Hendry to do something musical together. musical, not a match necessarily.
Can their styles match?
Probably.
Preoxygen.
Yeah, I forget how he fucking pronounced it, but
there's like a question mark in there somewhere.
Exactly. Yes, it's just like there's fucking asterisk, a pound sign. I don't fucking know. Like,
I was like, who are you talking to?
Peroxygen. It's like what? But no,
What?
I think that could be fun. I would like that concept. Like if Hardy doesn't have to wrestle and nearly kill himself or kill whom he's wrestling with, and he could just do like a musical thing with Hendry.
That would be nice.
Mhm.
Did you see how many times Vince Russo, aka Chastain, said "bro"?
Wasn't it 353 or some shit like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, that's the new 403. Like, there needs to be a site just called the 353.
Yeah, because fuck the 434.
Or 434. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Yeah. I'm not a Punk fan, so like, I vaguely knew.
Well, not that, but that page sucked.
I mean, that page just turned into garbage, but then it was also based off of Punk, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean,
you also like Brett, so
I do like Brett and Punk, but yeah, but also yes.
You like some of the most whiny bitch people in wrestling.
I like the honest people. Honest about the product. What?
Okay, but I know what I said. So how did you actually feel?
No. I'm all for Brett still acting that way. I don't care. Fuck Bill Goldberg.
How did you feel about their two takes on it?
For which?
I mean, the kick that ruined Brett's career, because like Goldberg seemed like he tried to apologize and was somewhat remorseful, but like after 20 years, he's just kind of like, get the fuck over it. Like, what the fuck else do you want me to do?
That's the thing. They hang out and take pictures together.
But you get what I'm saying, though. It's just like Brett's like, he should be shot in the face at close range. And then Goldberg's like, what the fuck do you want me to say? See, I'm not wrong.
Keep it going. I like the commitment to the act. Just keep it going as long as you can.
It's like, god damn, like Brett is a different level of petty. Like, holy shit.
I'm all for it. But I think there was more than the kick. I think it was the sharpshooter into the turnbuckle.
Well, there was a few things, but like Goldberg didn't lie during like that whole thing. Like when he brought up the whole Scott Hall match, and
like,
Scott kind of asked him like, "What are you doing?" He's just like, "I don't fucking know." like, you gotta give him credit there. Like, he realized he was green as goose shit. But
oh yeah, no, he definitely was.
When you send him out to just be a wrecking ball, like he does what he has to do.
I think the sharpshooter on the corner started because he didn't get lifted properly. That made him hit the back of his head. Then he got the kick, and after the kick, you get a spear.
Well, yeah, and Goldberg has notoriously never stopped at the spear and just like fucking literally rams you with it. Which is why it looks so good, because it's real.
Yeah. All right, Watch the TNA is way, way better than two old men debate for prez. I mean, anything
that is true. That is true. Well, not anything.
Yeah. Also, that's sad.
I mean, not incorrect. Very correct. I would vote for Mustafa. Okay, let's put it this way. I would vote for Cody Deaner over Trump or Biden.
I want my Vermin Supreme.
I said Cody Deaner already. What's the difference?
One's likable.
Point. All right.
Exactly. But
it's
no.
Like at this rate, I'd vote for Zaya Brookside too, but she's not American, so I can't.
So I was kind of disappointed they left out Brett saying "Fix or nothing, go fuck yourselves" at the end of Who Killed WCW.
God, Brett is so sour grapes, though. It gets a little hard to listen to at times. He just shits on everything. And I'm just like, dude, what did you expect?
Okay, I can't tell him how he feels. At the same time, he has every right to feel that way, but I can't tell him to let it go. So
That is a fantastic hashtag.
I believe in Joe Hendry as Prez. Yes, guys,
Yes.
tweet this. You heard it here first, and we're
Yes.
gonna do it. This Scottish man,
We're really gonna give him that push. We're gonna push him straight to presidency. It's
or it's gonna be the man that ended racism, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Raheem Rhodes. Everybody, yeah.
Cody Raheem Rhodes, baby. Yes, you're welcome, Muhammad Daniel. Damn Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
But did you see the Jeff Jarrett's little interview with the old Hardtop?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it because it's AEW
I-
product, but I'm aware of.
I watched it because of Jeff Jarrett. It was. I didn't see the uncut version. I saw the minute and a half. I was like,
I'm aware enough of why people were upset, which is stupid, and why he's in the Owen Hart tournament.
I was like, he absolutely should be in it. Shut up.
He's like probably one of the few people that deserve to be in something that is dedicated to Owen. You know what I mean?
And it didn't. If it wasn't the whole winner gets a shot at All In, it was just a random fan. I would say, fucking give it to Jeff Jarrett, Gems.
I mean, even if it's winner gets a shot at a title or whatever, like who cares? It's wrestling. Jeff Jarrett is still fine enough.
Again,
it's not like anybody's really moving the needle in AEW. So what's the difference?
As
MJF
Conrad
or
Thompson
Adam
calls
Cole?
him, the greatest professional wrestler of all time.
I mean, he got paid from everybody. He is one of the best like carny workers in the history of carny workers. So yeah, I agree with that. But
yeah, so
what's the problem with him getting a title shot? He doesn't have to get the belt. Nobody else moves the needle on that fucking product. The numbers have just gone down.
well, they went
MJF
back-
comes back, nobody watches. You know,
well-
Mercedes Moné wins the title, nobody watches.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they came back with the 680,000, but that's because after was Big Bang Theory. Even though I hate that fucking show.
But still, there we go. Big Bang.
But, yeah,
Theory's
they
the
stick
draw.
around for the Big Bang Theory, the real pillars.
Shit, that's what it is. AEW's got to sign Sheldon.
Yeah, because they're there for like a minute after 8 o'clock, so
Mm-hmm.
they're sticking around for it, no matter how many times they've seen that fucking episode.
Yeah, I'll admit there's some episodes that are kind of entertaining, but it's too samey. It's the same like sarcastic nerd humor just over and over and over again, and after a while you're like, this is stupid.
No, it's just like, oh, this is how nerds are. And it's just like, no.
Well, somewhat. Nerds are dicks.
No,
That's true.
But it's like
Nerds
a
are
perspective. Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, we have a podcast being dicks.
So it's like it's right to a degree, but like it goes for too much like obvious nerd comedy, and then just like stifles it with like dickishness, and it's like I'm sick of this crap.
Yeah. The wild card is going to be Christian Cage or Shane McMahon. Unfortunately, they said it would be an elite member, so I'm going to assume Hangman. That empty-headed fuck.
Stupid ass fucking Hangman.
Yep. But no, I want Shane McMahon there. I want to see them go, oh man, I can't believe he's here. This is great. After bashing him for so long.
I don't think he will. Not because it's against the product, the WWE
but
product.
I will laugh. I was like, you know what? Give me MJF or Shane McMahon. It'll be better than anything he's doing right now.
Shane hasn't been likable in a couple years, though. Last couple times he came back to WWE, it was nobody wanted him there.
I know, because he booked himself to be in the Final Four of the Royal Rumble.
Well, people used to pop for that kind of shit because he was the crazy, like, rich kid that actually bumped and did shit like throw me through real glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's just kind of like, okay, stop it. It's a little sad. You're like 50. Stop.
Yeah, pretty much. You tore your quads like 2 minutes in your last match.
You pulled your dad and you like blew out both of your legs in like 5 seconds just from walking.
Quad!
And you just sit there looking real angry, like nah.
and then Snoopy the dog took over for you.
Exactly. So,
but let's get to our main event. Another Slammiversary qualifier, aka Nick Nemeth and Rich Swann.
mm-hmm.
Another solid match, solid for main events. That's the only problem is like we knew who was gonna win.
Oh, completely. I think I would have rated this a little higher if the finish didn't get sloppy.
Like I was with it until the end.
Yeah, that the finishing sequence is where you could tell they just weren't completely on the same page. Because there was that one moment where like Nick grabs like the back of his pants to stop him and to like super kick him short, but the timing wasn't there. So then there was like that wait, and then Rich like tells him to do it, and it's like, all right, that just looks stupid after a while.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
And AJ Francis trying to get involved,
and then gets caught the second time.
Yeah, with his gin energy drink, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, gin and juice, I think, is what they were calling the energy drink, like the Snoop Dogg song.
Right. They said, bring back to the Elite. I don't believe they met while Carter already was a former Elite member. Christian will make sense storyline-wise, and Shane would be out of left field. Let's see. I still think it'll be Hangman, because I know he's going to have something big. And if Swerve retains, we're going to get that rematch between him and Swerve. Oh, joy or bliss.
And the crowd goes mild.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you're gonna go watch this stuff and you don't even sound excited. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit through this.
I'm watching for the other guys, not AEW's.
Sure. So it's just like the ROH Super Show.
Yeah.
It's like, we're watching for New Japan, not ROH.
Pretty much. That's exactly how it is. This is exactly what we're doing.
It's sad that I still wouldn't do that because New Japan is the shell of itself anymore.
I know. Just give Knights of the Belt back. Give me.
I mean, it says a lot that AJ went back to Japan to do a match in Noah and not in New Japan.
And we'll review that match when it happens.
We will?
Yeah, why not?
Oh no, I meant more like we will. Hard stop.
Yeah. Yeah, full stop. Oh yeah, we totally are.
Can confirm.
Yes.
Unless it happens like on a Thursday.
Or like
day it is, like
wherever the third team. So that's that's Saturday, the week before Slammiversary.
Oh, that's fine then.
We can talk about it on the go. We can talk about it on the go home.
Yeah. Also gives both of us plenty of time to watch it in case we're busy that weekend or that day.
Exactly. Hopefully it's not like, oh, you gotta buy it on Amoeba.
Isn't it still on Wrestle Universe? I mean, Wrestle Universe usually does a delay, even if it is on Amoeba or whatever.
Right. Do you think Roman Reigns is coming tomorrow? Well, I don't know about Roman Reigns. He seems like a nice man, but Roman Reigns.
That's Harley Race's illegitimate Samoan son.
Yes. He's the one that burned the ring down asking Hulk Hogan for a job.
Yes.
I don't see him coming back till around SummerSlam.
Yeah, I definitely see Roman coming back later, because with Jacob just kind of debuting with the Rogue Bloodline or whatever you want to call him.
That was great though.
It was great, but it's too there's a new player, so you don't want to muddy the mix with Roman.
No, and we got 2 more Samoans.
Well, that's true, because Tala Tonga might show up. So
yeah, and Zilla Fatu.
Is he confirmed to be showing up in this?
He's been teasing like, see you soon.
I know there's been teases, but I don't know if that's just him being.
I know that's the thing though. If him and Hikuleo both go there, that's like 6, while the babyface side has like 4.
I mean, unless he doesn't join the Rogue side. He might come out as like the emissary for Roman because they're not listening to the wise man, so the tribal chief might need a speaker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they're totally gonna find a way to kill Paul Heyman.
I mean, at this rate, when he's like begging fucking CM Punk with that, I loved that part of the promo where he's just like, yeah, Paul, what was that thing you wanted me to do if I agreed? He's just like, take me with you. And I'm just like,
and
that
he's
was,
just like, yeah, and he's just like, you know what? No, I'm not leaving then.
but that was so pathetic and well done by Heyman. Just like, well, take me with you. It's just like, oh, that was good. Like I almost
that was like a sad puppy.
Exactly. Like I almost cared about Heyman for 1 second. Like,
give Paul an Emmy.
more or less.
But oh man, no. Either they're gonna kill Paul, or as they're about to attack Paul, we'll hear the Roman Reigns music.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna. That's probably the Slammiversary, and it might even be Roman. It'll just be like his music will kick, and maybe then Zilla or maybe Hikuleo shows up for Roman's side instead of for his brother's side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if Zilla is gonna be on the Bloodline side, like, well, at least now they now have a fall guy.
More or less, yeah.
Because every faction needs one.
They do. Come on, you know this.
I know.
Why do you think X-Pac always had a job?
This is true.
It's like he was insert here for like 20 years.
But yeah, him, Bushi, Austin Fury with the way,
Yoshihashi.
Yeah, but not Toriano.
Never Toriano. Well, Toriano's that fun part where sometimes he's the fall guy and sometimes he just sneaks a win out of fucking nowhere. So he's the wild card. He's the Charlie from Always Sunny.
Yeah, we call it Ghetto. Taka
yeah, he was supposed to be the fall guy. Taka's turned into a fall guy, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, it can't be Doki anymore.
Sadly.
Or Kanemaru.
Yeah. With Stardom, it's usually whichever one is the rookie girl. Like if it was Hina or Rina or Hanan or Starlight when she was the rookie, Ruka. Unless they're pushing them as a super rookie like Utami or Saya or Marika, or Micah.
I get what you're saying. But
I got Kobashi mixed up for a second because they both started with an M, and I follow Kobashi more than I follow Micah. So I'm like Marika Kobashi? No, that's not Stardom. Dial that back a second.
But what you call it? Nemeth won with the Danger Zone. So he now qualifies, and we have 2 more qualifying matches, which will be next week. When Kazarian takes on Santana, and Hendry takes on something. It was an okay show. It was tolerable. It was passable. Decent matches.
Yeah.
Nothing too insulting.
Yeah, it was fine for still kind of being a setup show because there's still 4 weeks left before Slammiversary.
Right.
I just, could do without Cody Deaner existing. I mean, Alan Angels is kind of a dweeb, so I didn't need that squash match. I didn't need that squash match to even look somewhat competitive for a couple seconds.
I'm just tired of competitive squash matches.
Same.
It's like why are they here? It doesn't elevate anybody. It really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
But in any case, before we wrap up, who is your jobber of the night?
Against my better judgment, because I want to hate her, it's got to be Zaya. Because Zaya is fucking bringing out the tsundere in me. And I'm so mad. Zaya fucking Baka said.
So mad Baka.
Yeah, more or less. Fucking Zaya.
How about the boss, The Rock? Would he team up with everybody else? I think it's going to be more focused on Cody.
I could see him teaming up with Solo's side, though. I could see there being the whole fake out that he's going to come in to help Roman or to be the babyface side.
Or he joins them in that blow-off match but betrays Roman.
Something like that, yeah. Because I think that was the whole rub because, Roman and Rock had an interesting interaction during Mania. And Rock was always kind of stepping on his toes during that whole situation.
Yeah, he overshadowed Roman.
Yeah. And that's just, he's The Rock. But I feel like that's how we get to a Roman versus Rock Mania next year. is Rock will just screw with Roman, screw with the Bloodline, maybe take over Solo's side, or maybe that's it. Maybe Rock just gets sick of the Bloodline, maybe losing or something like that. So then Rock shows up just to kick Solo out. You think anybody's gonna tell the Rock no? No. Solo's our tribal chief.
Jacob might be crazy enough.
I think Jacob's the perfect type to beat the shit out of Solo, because Solo was supposed to be the enforcer for the old Bloodline. Jacob is a better enforcer. So I don't know why you would have somebody...
He already overshadowed Solo in his debut.
Exactly. So I don't know why somebody would join the group that's better than you at what you do.
Yeah. Unless Jacob is the inside man for Roman, and we're just not telling us.
That's possible.
We didn't want him because of how dangerous he is, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Could be. I did love Loa's reaction to Jacob Fatu. So, side eye, and he's looking actually like scared before they do the whole, we the ones.
Yeah,
pose.
both him and Tonga are like, this guy.
Yeah, Tama didn't sell it that much, but Loa sold it a lot. Like, oh crap, oh shit.
It's like, I guess we're being replaced.
More or less.
And I feel like this is gonna be where Solo's gonna start favoring Jacob.
I mean, I would too. Push Jacob. Jacob is good.
Yeah, so people that are new to him are definitely in for a treat. My jobber.
Like the fact that Corey called him the werewolf.
Well, yeah, I wish they called him the Samoan werewolf still, but
he was wearing a werewolf shirt, so they might.
Right? Probably tomorrow. We'll see.
Well, they have to give him a gimmick name because everybody else is like the right hand of God or whatever, and the fucking mad assassin. I forget what dumb fucking names he gave them all, but right. You know what I mean? Like they all got names.
Exactly.
But yeah, who's your jobber?
Zaya.
See.
I was like, damn it, she's also cute. It's a shame she's a anti-vax and all that, but I vaccinated her.
It doesn't bother me as much. I'm also not trying to validate liking Zaya. Stop it.
Moving on, our megastar of the night.
Oh, we're doing that now?
Oh yeah, that's kind of what they do too. So.
Oh, I don't even know that was a thing. You forgot to tell me about, the rundown sheet changed.
Yes, I forgot that was
See, you forgot too.
Powered by comicbookclick.com. Also, for Job of the Night, it was powered by NordVPN.
Legitimately, or was that just you being mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I just checking.
No, but we got 72% off the first month. We order for 12. Yeah, so if you ever want to watch the Great Sewing Bee, the Great Sewing Bee on Netflix, the UK, go ahead and do NordVPN. Yeah. Also, if you do use the NordVPN, if you try to book a hotel, if you do it in certain countries, it would be a little bit cheaper. So you could do like a little spreadsheet of, okay, well, it's cheaper in India, so.
Look at that. You could like spoof your location just to get it cheaper. I like that.
Yes, but anyway, who is your
megastar?
Also, hello, RG Flash Force.
Yeah. I'll give it to Nick Nemeth, only because the name is Megastar, and I guess he is the biggest name on the show.
And he did win.
He did, and unless I blinked and missed it, I don't think Henry was on the show.
No.
So when it comes down to TNA stuff, you kind of have to pick and choose. It was like the Hardys or Nick Nemeth is probably like the best way to go with this.
Yeah, like I said, Nick Nemeth was probably the right choice.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, closing thoughts for the show before we wrap up.
I mean, decent enough show to get us to more building blocks. I hope we get stuff to sink our teeths into soon. Because this Road to Slammiversary kind of is nice. The Mustafa Ali having a complete fucking breakdown and just freaking out, and then being the one to challenge Speedball because he's sick of the criticism. Yep. That was kind of cool. But everything else is in this weird place. What are they gonna do with the knockouts? and I'm like the main knockouts title. Like, sure, Ash has the match, but what are we gonna get in between? Is Jordan just gonna defend it against random people because she's Jordan and she's a fighting champion? Is it gonna be random filler matches?
Yeah, that's the thing. They'll definitely be filler.
Are we just gonna see like SDL and Zaya like make a team because they kind of started their little friendship because of the PCO stuff?
Right, and yeah, PCO, AJ Francis, the Hardys against the system.
That's I think that's the thing I'm most intrigued about is if AJ Francis's new international belt is going to drag out some new version of PCO, and that's what they're aiming for Slammiversary. It's like
hopefully.
Yeah, if it doesn't and he's still fucking French Canadian Frankenstein for no fucking reason, I'm gonna be a little annoyed.
Oh, agreed. But guys, that is it for us here. You could follow me at Twitter at DamienPhoenix12. You can follow him at IWC War Chief. You also can follow Dirshy Radio below for Instagram at Dirshy Radio. Visit comicbookclick.com/Dirshy Radio. And of course, Facebook page, Dirshy Radio. We're also on YouTube. We want to thank Nico Extra for hosting us on his Twitch, his Twitter, his YouTube platform as well. Also, we're on the TikTok, Dirshy Radio. You can follow Andrew's work at the Chair Shots, or follow that at Chair Shot Media. Always use your head. And quick shout out to all the shows we have every day of the week, Monday to Friday, with some Saturday and Sundays. First, it is Monday Night Raw, right after. And then on Tuesday, it is NXT Post-Show Rewind. Wednesdays, AEW Dynamites. Thursdays, which is us, TNA Impact. And of course, Friday with SmackDown. With some PLEs or pay-per-views, just to calm down Bully Ray. They're the same shit. I still can't believe that broke him.
I mean, it's Bully. What do you expect?
I was like, dude, let it go. At least Brett has a gripe with Goldberg, but you with the PLEs. Fuck.
Which I liked Mustafa Ali's little zing about that too. That he invented that. Well, when he talked about the last PLE, and he's like, I invented that term. Or something like that. Like, you know, he kind of brought that up. That felt like a little bit of an Al Gore kind of joke, where it's like when Al Gore invented the internet kind of thing. Remember?
well, we didn't take him serial, so.
We didn't think Member Pig existed, so he was super serial, but we were not.
He's like, say you're sorry.
No.
Say, well, we're sorry. Oh, we didn't take him
I'll
serial.
say I'm sorry when Bret Hart drops the fucking thing against Goldberg.
No. Well, you know.
So never.
Well, you know, I've been listening to Love Ballads all morning. And it was still the gayest shit I heard all day. That clips in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, real quick, the apology tour, what'd you think?
Oh, no, that was a good episode. I felt a little attack from some of Blitz's hang-ups, but Blitz is an interesting character. You know, Stolas is a little hypocritical. I love
Verasica.
Verasica was interesting that she was a little deeper than initially thought from the first time we've seen her.
Now we know why she hates him.
True. And I did like the fact that he still doesn't give a shit about the Cherubs. Like, everybody else got a sorry about the Cherubs.
Everyone got apologies except for those guys.
It's like, nah, fuck you guys. Like, I don't like you. It was good. I really am curious on where they're going with it. If Stolas is going to be more of a hypocritical dick and take longer to see the folly of his way.
Well, is he actually going to fuck that guy? Instead of just make it out with him?
That's part of, like, what I'm getting at, too.
Or is it going to be like...
wrong. You know what I mean?
Be like he changes his mind before they get to the act.
And that would be nice. That would kind of be a good response in a way.
Yeah, if not, is it going to be that, or he regrets it the day after?
And that just seems
because he's drunk. Yeah.
And that seems like a Blitz thing to do.
That's true.
And that would
That's
make
true.
Stolas a hypocrite. Like,
Yeah. Well, we know Stolas has a trial going on in future episode.
true. We also know from future episodes, because I think there was like the clips that doesn't Octavia kind of put him in his place at some point?
I think that's during that same episode of the trial.
But I'm just so we know at some point in the future, Octavia kind of zings him with a "You love him, you fucking idiot," essentially, and like
Yeah, that and basically, hey, you treat mom like shit because she doesn't know that the mom's abusive.
which she's a kid, she's not supposed to.
Yeah, and of course Stolas hid that from her. But either she's gonna find out on her own, or Stella's gonna blurt it out.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I think Octavia might play a big role in fixing the broken relationship, kind of like Luna inadvertently kind of gives Blitz perspective at times, even though
Right.
she doesn't really want to and doesn't give a fuck. But like,
You know, I morbidly wanted. You've seen Borak Empire, right?
yeah,
Remember in season 4 with the finale when they hired Richard Harrow to try to kill that one guy, but actually shot Chalky's daughter. I was
okay.
kind of expecting that with Stryker being hired, trying to shoot Stolas, but actually shot Octavia.
Interesting.
I would be like, man, that's fucked up. But I would see the comment at the same time, and that'll make Stolas like emotionally like disappear, like way to write him off for a while.
Yeah, that would be interesting. If something happened to Octavia, I think that would be a good way to just like break Stolas and then
For a little
remove
bit,
him
yeah.
from the story for a little. But I don't know. We've only got what 2 more episodes in this season?
About 3.
Because I think she's releasing one every month. I forget if it was ending in like September or October.
Actually, let me check that schedule. I think the next one's in August.
The beginning of August? Because it should be the end of July, unless it's just the way timing works out.
Sorry, October, November, December.
Oh, there's actually going to be a gap.
Yeah, Ghost Fuckers is the next one.
And that's coming in October?
Yeah, and
Oof.
November is Mastermind, and December is Sinsmas.
So we'll get like 3 months to think about this. Nice.
Yes, and then every month during that, just we're gonna get fucked with emotions.
Yup.
Uh,
Ruin everybody's Christmas with just like fucked
ruin
up.
everyone's
devil shit.
Halloween, Thanksgiving before the racist uncle shows up.
It's like Nightmare Before Christmas, you know. Halloween's ruined, Christmas is ruined, the barbecue's ruined.
the
cookout got ruined. No.
The cookout's ruined.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, we'll see you next week with some more TNA goodness. So until then, guys, thank you for